Hi guys, so this is going to be week 28 of my pregnancy with baby number 2, and this week the baby is the size of a large eggplant, and she can blink her eyes, which now has lashes, and her eyesight is developed and she may be able to see the light that filters through the womb. Your baby is also developing millions of neurons in her brain and adding more body fat in preparation for life outside the womb, the real world. So that is interesting. I have quite a bit of updates today. Sorry for the lighting, and it's another late night vlog. I had a doctor's appointment today, so I am filming this late at night just so I can finish it and get it edited. So I vomited twice this week, which wasn't so bad. It seems like every other week I'm vomiting. I had pain in my lower belly still, and kind of where my C-section scar is. It was kind of came and gone. It wasn't as much as the previous week, but I think that's because I've kind of gotten used to it and I know what triggers it, so I kind of stop and stay away from doing the things that trigger it. Also, my doctor said that it was nothing to worry about. I probably have some scar tissue and it's getting tender and sore because of the weight of my belly, and as I get bigger and my stomach stretching. So that's good that there's nothing to worry about in that aspect. My lower back has been hurting like crazy. I was taking walks with Phoenix and just doing things around the house, and I really can't even push myself a little bit. Like, I have to really stop when my body says stop, because if not, that night I am regretting it and I'm in pain all night. My back is just killing me. Every time I get up to use the bathroom, it's like it hurts. I don't even want to get up, because I think the longer you stay still, when you get up, everything kind of just like aches, and it's not good. So that has been a little more severe. I also feel like I can't breathe this week. I felt like I can't breathe since the minute I became pregnant, but this week, even right now, I just spoke really fast and moved the camera around to do something, and I feel like I can't breathe. Like, I have to kind of take a pause in between my every thought, because I am so short of breath and it stinks. Going up any type of flights of stairs, carrying Phoenix from one room to another, it's just getting harder and harder and harder. And I still have 12 weeks left. Along with not breathing, I'm super tired again. I just want to sleep as much as I can all the time, and I hate it because I feel like I just want to get things done, and in the middle, like before Phoenix's nap, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put him down, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, and then as soon as I put him down, it's like, oh, I just want to lay down too. So I've been taking at least half hour of his nap and just kind of relaxing, and as soon as I lay down, I'm kind of like knocking out, even drooling, and I only drool when I nap, and that 30 minutes kind of just really helps me get through. But I've noticed that at night I can't go to sleep early, even if I try, even if I don't take that nap. I'll try to go to sleep at 10, and I'm literally tossing and turning until like 1 a.m. and then I'll fall asleep. So I don't even attempt to try to go to sleep early. I literally wait until like I'm sleepy, because I'm tired, my body's tired, but I wait till I'm sleepy and then I'll lay down to go to sleep, so I don't have that tossing and turning and all that, because it is not easy to toss and turn when you have a big belly. It's like every time I go to toss or turn, I'm like, oh, I have to use the bathroom. So I have to get up and start all over again. My husband saw the baby moving this week. He was laying on one side of the couch and I was laying on the other, and I had my cell phone on top of my belly, and I'm like, look, look, and he saw it like moving, and he was like, oh my goodness, it looks like there's an alien in there, and they're kicking your cell phone. And she moves and kicks all the time. I mean, I pretty much say that every week, but she does. It's just getting more and more. But I've noticed that her kicks don't feel like, it doesn't feel like this is my belly. It doesn't feel like a kick. It feels like she's jumping. Like, it's like all of a sudden my belly just kind of like feels like just jumping. I don't know if that could be the hiccup sometimes, but I don't know. Her movements are just really big. Like, it feels like her whole body is just like falling. Like, that's what I feel like. Something inside of me is falling. and it's not painful yet or anything, so that's definitely a good thing. Her, you know, I just used to feeling her movements all day throughout the day, but it's not painful. So as long as it stays like that, she can move all she wants, because I love it. Every time she moves, I smile and rub her belly and be like, Avery, and, you know, talk to her and say things. And I really enjoy her movements because they don't hurt. Like I said before, I was taking some walks with Phoenix, and I just get tired so quickly. I really have to pace myself and kind of just take it slow. But I really want to continue it because summer's coming, and I just want my body to, you know, get used to it or whatever. This week I also got, I'm not going in any particular order. I kind of, as the week goes, I write down things in my app. So I'm just going down the list. So it might sound a little jumbled to you guys, but it makes sense to me. So this week I got more gifts from my registry. My friend Tamara from Italy sent me 3 gifts from my registry. So exciting, and I just loved receiving it and just seeing like the girl colors. And I'm not crazy about pink, like you guys know, but it's starting to get me excited just to seeing pink and purples, because it's like, oh, it's a little girl, and there's not just blues and yellows and stuff. So it's really exciting. And prepping for my baby shower and just getting all the stuff together. It's in 2 weeks, so it's like I'm just so excited to for it to be so close and to get everything. And I feel like once my baby shower is done, like it's gonna fly. Like it's gonna fly. I'll be 30 weeks at my baby shower. Yeah, I'll be 30 weeks at my baby shower, so that means it'll be like 10 weeks left possibly, and that's just insane. So very excited for that. As soon as my baby shower is done, it's like it feels like it's gonna feel so real, because we'll have pretty much mostly, hopefully, everything we need, and then that's it. It's just like preparing and washing clothes and all that stuff, and I just can't believe that it's time for all of that already. I'm officially in my 3rd trimester. Actually, I believe I was in my 3rd trimester last week. I read my app wrong, but so I've already been in my 3rd trimester for a week, which is another crazy thing, because it's like, really, my 2nd trimester flew. And it's crazy because my friends are like, I can't believe you're still vomiting in your 3rd trimester. I'm like, yeah, but it's nothing crazy. It's not like a vomiting where I feel sick the rest of the day, or I'm like nauseous. It's like I literally vomit and that's it. Like I feel fine the rest of the day. So I can't complain too much about this pregnancy. I have to say it's gone really good. My doctor even said that, you know, everything seems fine, and she really believes that I can go for a VBAC, you know, if my body comes naturally, which I've been getting tons of Braxton Hicks. I think that's on my list here this week. It's like literally every day I probably get about 3 to 5 Braxton Hicks, and it's crazy because I confuse them. I feel like I said crazy a lot in this video. I probably did. I confuse them with having to use the bathroom. That's how they feel. You know, the urge to use the bathroom, like when your stomach tightens up and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna have to use the bathroom soon. Well, that's how it feels. And then I just kind of wait it out and stay there, and most of the time it's not having to use the bathroom. Probably 1 out of 5 times it's me having to use the bathroom, but other times it's like I have to breathe, and then it just goes away, and I'm like, okay, that definitely was a Braxton Hicks. And it's like it stops me in my tracks, and I have to like and rub my belly and kind of just like zone out for a second. So I don't think I got any with Phoenix. If I got a few, they're not memorable, so I don't even know. So I hope that means that my body is reacting different to this pregnancy, and that I'm gonna go into labor naturally and have a successful VBAC. Fingers crossed. The other day I felt like I woke up with my feet swollen and my legs, but I don't know if it's just, you know, how you wake up in the morning and you feel everything in the morning is different. So I think it was just because it was the morning, but I actually noticed it. I normally sleep with long pants and socks, but that night I had like capri pants on and no socks. So when I went to sit down, I kind of looked down at my feet and they looked really swollen. They didn't hurt or anything, but my feet and my legs just looked swollen. I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't happen either, because with Phoenix, I did not swell until after I gave birth. After I gave birth for about a week, I was so swollen and it hurt so bad. Like my legs were ginormous and it hurt. That was the worst part. So hopefully it does not happen before I give birth. Sometimes I wake up on my back and it's like the most uncomfortable thing ever. I feel like I can't breathe and I try to get up quickly, but it's hard to get up like straight from your back. I kind of have to roll to the side, and I have like this method of helping myself stand up because it's hard to go from just laying flat to sitting up. The other day I was sitting on the bed and my husband was playing around with me, and he like kind of went to push me back like so I can lay back, and I'm like no, and I look kind of like a fish out of water, like no, because I knew that once I laid flat back, it, like you feel like you just can't breathe. Like I always need to be elevated, and it's horrible. Like I cannot lay flat on my back. So I've been craving tons of chocolate this week, and I don't even think it's just this week. I think it has been for quite a while now, but I just really realized that I always have chocolate. Like my husband will go pick up milk and he'll always pick up a Twix bar or a Kit Kat, and we just have it there. So when I feel like having chocolate, I just grab it. So I haven't noticed that it was a craving, but the other day I was just like, oh my god, I want chocolate. Like we didn't have any, and it was just like I really realized it was a serious craving. Also, water is like on the bottom of my list. I try to drink it still as much as possible, and I try to limit certain drinks just for certain meals. Like okay, at dinner I'll have a flavored drink, and every other time I'll have water, let's say, or at night I'll have a flavored drink, because all I want is some flavor in my drinks. So like I said last week, I want ice with something flavorful, and my mouth is watering just thinking about it again, because it's just this huge craving. Water just tastes like water, and it's just not cutting it. I do, if I put some ice in it, it makes it a little better, because then I chew on the ice after, kind of, so it helps, but I definitely am needing flavor in my water. Like I said, I had a doctor's appointment this week, today, and just my regular monthly appointment, and I only gained 1 pound. Yes. Last time, on my last appointment, I gained 4 pounds in a month. So I was not happy about that. And I think, like I said, it was because I was drinking a ton of soda. This month, like I said, I tried to pace myself, and I only gained 1 pound from my last appointment, which could be like, you know, I had just eaten before I went to my appointment. So, you know, it could be that I didn't gain a pound, but still I was so excited about that because I'm already at my weight where I was when Phoenix was born. So, right, I think I was this weight, give or take a few pounds. I was at this point when Phoenix was born, but I did start this pregnancy 15 pounds heavier than when I started Phoenix's pregnancy. So it all balances out. I haven't gained more weight yet than I gained with Phoenix's whole pregnancy, but the end result number, like where I'm at now, is where I was when Phoenix was born. So, and I lost relatively a lot of it right away, but then gained it back. But anyway, so that being said, I don't want to gain a lot from here on out, but I do still have 12 weeks, and in the end it's like 1 pound a week. So I'm trying to pace myself. I'm not like eating super healthy or anything in that sense, but I'm just trying to be as cautious as I possibly can. So all we talked about was about now that I will start going to my appointments every 2 weeks. I can't believe that it's already time to go every 2 weeks. Oh my god. And I feel like it should be vice versa. I feel like in the beginnings of the pregnancy you should go every 2 weeks, because that's when you're like freaking out and you don't feel movement, and if you're not feeling sick, you're nervous, like am I still pregnant, is everything okay, and you have all these concerns, and every 2 weeks would just be perfect. And then now it's like every month, because I feel her moving all day and I know everything is fine. And if I had a Doppler, I would hear her heartbeat. Like that's the only difference when you go to the doctor, that you hear the heartbeat. But that's fine. We'll go every 2 weeks, and I think after my next appointment in 2 weeks, she's gonna do another ultrasound, like a 3rd trimester ultrasound. I don't know. And I'm happy I get to see baby, so that's fine. I'll be 30 weeks at that point. So I think at 30 or 31 weeks, she's gonna do an ultrasound. So we'll get one more before we see her in person. like I said, she said everything was fine with the lower pain, that it was normal. We talked about my VBAC, and she said, I asked her, you know, approximately how much time is she going to give me past my due date. And she said, because first she said, okay, so we'll schedule your C-section for your due date, and if you don't, you know, if you don't go by then, we'll have your C-section. If you go before then, great. And I was like, well, can I wait, you know, how long after my due date can I wait? So she's like, oh, about 5 days to a week. So I'm hoping it's about a week and I can schedule it and give my body at least 1 extra week to kind of go into labor naturally. I'm really hoping for that. I won't be super bummed if it doesn't happen, because whatever's meant to happen will happen. It's like sometimes I'm here and there. A C-section would be easier because everything will be scheduled and I can just take, you know, take Phoenix where he needs to go, or have whoever's going to come watch him, and everything will be fine and set and in order in that sense, organized with him. So that would be the positive of having another C-section. But going naturally would be, you know, all the other positives, and the recovery would be easier, so I'd be able to be there for Phoenix sooner and do for him sooner. But if not, you get the help you need, and you know, you get over it. It's just a week of recovery and we'll figure it all out. But let's still just hope for the best, but whatever's meant to be will be. So for the peak of my week, it definitely was that I got maternity clothes that fit me and that I like. I ordered some maternity clothes from Walmart.com. 2 things did come a little bigger, too big actually, and I had to return them, but I ordered some more stuff, and it was great because I went back on to order the shirt in a different size, and I found I returned the capris because they were totally not what I expected, but I found a deal for 2 capris for I think $20, and their actual maternity one, they're perfect. They just arrived today and they're perfect. So I have 2 of those, and I have about 4 maternity regular pants, like leggings, the tights, and then regular like yoga type pants. And then I got a few shirts, which I'm loving. They fit great, they're comfortable, and I'm very happy. And like I said last week, I got maternity underwear, so I'm comfortable in that sense. So really comfortable. I'm ready for the spring. And that was another peak of my week, the sunny days, being outside and walking with Phoenix and just enjoying the sun and getting out of the house and thinking about, you know, these are the last times I'm gonna it's gonna be easy to get out of the house with just Phoenix. When you have 1 kid, you think, oh my god, it's so hard to get out of the house because you have to do this and this and this, and you have to prepare and everything. And I'm a very organized, prepared person. Everything's organized and prepared the night before, and then so it's pretty easy for me to walk out the door with Phoenix. But I know very well it's not going to be that easy anymore, because who knows, I can feed Avery and then she can get a poopy diaper, or Phoenix will, and you know, it's just 2 people to think about and schedule and coordinate to get out of the house. So I was really enjoying the sunny days and the easiness of the ease of getting out of the house with just Phoenix, because soon enough it won't be that easy, but it definitely will be worth it. So guys, thank you so much for watching week 28 update of my pregnancy with baby number 2. I am going to show you my belly bump now. Excuse the pajama pants. I'm wearing 2 shirts, so, and like I said, pajama pants, but here is the belly at 28 weeks. Sorry for the horrible lighting. Here it is. She's right here right now. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.